Hello there, friends and viewers, it's Angus here, back with another Pokemon Generations video. Today we'll be covering the changes made in Update 7, but first things first, Otaku says he will now be updating this game once a month. That is the first Friday of every month, as a result of some press sites driving a lot of traffic to the game, which is great, but subsequently the servers crashing as a result of said traffic. But you know what? Fewer updates means more changes per update, which I'm not going to complain about. At least that's hopefully what's going to happen. But anyways, why don't we get into today's video, and that is what happened in version 7. So a lot of the stationary models, or I should say a few of them, were changed, like rocks, to make it look more like the cartoon, more of the anime feel from the cartoon. And these were added. These like pillar type tower platform rocks in the middle of this pond here, which is the water arena. This is kind of what I imagine like Misty's gym looking like or something. You know, just a water type arena for water Pokemon, obviously. So I like this a lot better because it doesn't force non-water Pokemon to swim and chase after Squirtle, etc. It gives Squirtle an advantage, obviously, because he can maneuver around in the pool the same way and also jump on the platforms. But if you're a fire Pokemon, for example, you're not forced into the water, which makes it a bit more balanced, a bit more competitive that way, which I do approve of. Okay, so that was changed. There's also some instance testing here, adding zones. Here is Professor Oak's, I don't want to say office, he's like, what the heck is Professor Oak's place? We'll just call it Professor Oak's place. As you can see, the ceiling is very monochrome. Everything about the room is pretty monochrome, but yes, obviously a work in progress. This is still pre-alpha, folks, but what you just saw there, the loading, moving from one instance to another, is what we can expect in the future for this game. Otaku really just added this to show what it would be like. There's not really any point to this room at all. As you just saw right there, the gal just did like a Sam Fisher maneuver. She's like, ugh. Oh, Splinter Cell. No, Sam Fisher doesn't sound like that. He doesn't call himself Splinter Cell either. But anyways, yeah, that was pretty sweet. She did like a little ninja flip there. This is like a locker room. Not really sure what the purpose of that was. Creepy. Oh god. Oh, that's okay. We're gonna stop doing that. But yeah, this is like a locker room, kind of strange. Not really sure what the point of that room is, or this room in general. I think Otaku kind of spaced and forgot to add a stairwell here, so instead we're Sam Fishering up there. But anyways, enough of this place. Just to show you what instances would be like. I think that's the reason that multiplayer was disabled for this version. It's because that wasn't quite working properly, but good to test anyways. Again, this is like a pre-alpha. Another noticeable thing is the Pokemon are now roaming around freely. This really should have been in there from the first place. They're no longer just standing still like an NPC would. Of course, they're still NPCs, but they don't look like they're a quest mob or something. They're native to the habitat, and they're moving around the way an animal would in the world. I guess not quite like an animal, but like a Pokemon. So what are the other changes? There's just been some overall gameplay changes, some smoothing around of animations. The swimming looks a lot better. But the majority of the changes were in gameplay. Ability changes, balance changes, just mechanics overall were changed a little bit. Pikachu and Charmander were, I think, given a whole new list of animations. Their appearance was changed a little bit as well to make them look more like the cartoon, obviously, in accordance with what you might expect from the Pokemon Company IP. Wink, wink. But anyways, we'll go ahead and capture Charmander. He's really fun. I like Charmander. He's probably, like I said in the last video, the highest skill cap Pokemon. And we'll show you some of the combat. So I think we pretty much covered everything. The pitch, the Pokemon pitch, I think it's no longer Randy. It's pretty Randy Johnson still, although not quite as Randy Johnson as it was before, if you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, we're gonna take the most lopsided matchup possible here, just to show you what some of the gameplay looks like these days. And talk about some of the abilities changed in this particular matchup, the legendary matchup. I mean, Pokemon Red and Blue, everybody loves Venusaur, but he's just nowhere near as popular as Blastoise and Charizard. You know what's coming. So Charmander, he's going to be at a huge disadvantage here. Squirtle at a huge advantage here, guys. He can swim like 3 times faster than Charmander. And obviously, water Yeah, Charmander's not having that very much. But we're gonna start a fight with him anyways. We're gonna pick a fight with Squirtle and just show you what this is like. Now the AI, I believe, last time I checked, is not quite intelligent enough to jump up on these platforms, but he is gonna kind of harass me here, trying to spam his bubbles up here. And I believe like, oh, I just burned my trainer. Oh, are you okay, girl? Hope you are. I believe like 1 in 5 embers or something. I don't know the probability, but ignites the target. And I already ignited Squirtle there. I lucked out a little bit, got him early. So he's pretty pissed. He's spamming bubbles like a freaking bubble machine right now. He's not happy about that. Oh gosh, I almost touched one. They get bigger right before they blow up, by the way, if you didn't notice. You need to get out of my face, Squirtle. Here, have some smoke screen. There you go, bro. Does that feel good? Take that 0.8 damage and go somewhere else. Anyways, obviously, confronting Squirtle in the water is not a very smart choice in this situation, because he can kite circles around me in the water. He just swims way too fast. And also, I don't know, like, Charmanders are really freaking powerful Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of temperatures is Charmander dealing with here? If he can set Squirtle ablaze, he can set him aflame, and the flame doesn't extinguish until he dies, to a Pokemon totally submerged and swimming around in a lake. Like, what the heck? What kind of fire is that? It's like permaflame. And also, you guys ever gone swimming with a torch before, like a flare, you know, like a road flare? The salt that burns in those things is so damn hot that not even being submerged in water can extinguish that fire. That's what Charmander's tail is like, man. I'll show you, because I'm kicking his ass. He's not really fighting back very well. I'm gonna show you what it's like. Charmander's smart. He keeps his. Oh shoot! Now my tail's submerged, but it's still on fire. You see that? Oh goodness! Wow! Look at that. Also, he's smart. He keeps his tail above the water like a smart lizard would. But anyways, you can see that Squirtle didn't quite capitalize on my swimming in the water there. The AI was reportedly improved, like that right there. The timing of that withdrawal was really great. Withdrawal was also changed to reflect damage. I wouldn't say reflect, but it's definitely parries. Like, if I scratch him while he's withdrawn, he's gonna knock me back. I don't think it reflects damage yet, though, although I haven't had enough time to experiment with it. Also, Smokescreen is now a slow. It's a movement impair, and Quick Attack removes slows. So there's just more counters integrated into the game now. But Squirtle, he's way back there, man. He's scared. He's burning by himself. He's on fire, forcing me to come into the water and chase him down, which I'm honestly contemplating right now. And now he's bubble spamming me. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, he's trying to clutter my platform. You know what? I ain't scared of you, Squirrel. I'm coming after you. Come on. I'll scratch attack you in your native habitat because you're a little sissy. And I'm not. I'm Charmander, okay? Everybody knows that Charizard is overpowered. At least he was. Come here! Can Charizard dig? I think he can. Yes, I remember. Charizard can dig and fly. And I always thought that was kind of ridiculous. But it makes sense, because he's a winged lizard. What the frick is going on here, man? My camera's spazzing out. But, yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna die to an Ignite, like League of Legends style. He's gonna... That last burn is gonna get him. You know, I'm just gonna sit back and watch, because I don't like the way you're playing, Squirtle. There he is. That's kind of sad. Squirtle's... Blastoise is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I don't really like seeing that. And look at our innocent bystander. He's just watching and learning over there. Pikachu looking at us. Pidgey's over here chilling out in the bushes as well. But guess what were some of the other changes? Most of the changes were just gameplay, folks. Bulbasaur had some pretty significant changes. We can show you Bulbasaur. Why don't we do Bulbasaur versus Pikachu, eh? That's a fun matchup. The thing about this game, and you know, entertaining, I wouldn't say balanced, but entertaining competitive games in general, is that it's just like a battle of who can counter whose overpowered mechanic. It's like a battle of the OPs. And it's just more interesting that way. You know, champions like in League of Legends, for example, people always complain about, oh, this champion's too strong at doing this, but you can build to counter him this way. Bulbasaur's kiting is too damn strong. Like, he has the knockback from Vine Whip. Come on! Hit him! Okay, sometimes he has the knockback from Vine Whip. I don't know why that's not hitting him. There it is. And then he can snipe with freaking Leech Seed, man. Like, Leech Seed shoots across the map, and its trajectory is totally linear, man. Like, it doesn't... it just doesn't lose velocity. It's funny. So he can literally snipe people from across the map, and he keeps his distance with the Vine Whip. So the Leech Seed, you know, you can take damage while you're kiting because the Leech Seed heals you, which is part of why Bulbasaur is OP. So the change was Leech Seed costs less stamina, it deals less damage, but okay, so the trade-off is it deals less damage now, but it also costs less stamina, so you can spam it. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. You can spam it, which allows you to kite better than virtually everyone else. Okay, I just got Thunder Shock through the freaking ground right now. Oh my god, I don't know why the camera's spazzing out so bad. I was just inside that log. Sorry. But, yeah. So Pikachu, he's kind of catching on to my strat here. He's probably going to stay back and try to Thunder Shock me a little bit. Where are you at? Come on now. Come on, little girl. Yeah, he's changing up his strat now. This is where the AI comes in. So I'm probably gonna have to try to trade with him. He's gonna try to Thunder Shock me, and I'm gonna have to counterattack with Leech Seeds. But he moves so much faster than me, and also he can Tail Whip my Leech Seeds right back at me, if I remember correctly. That one hit him. There he goes. There he goes. Ricocheting that Leech Seed with a Tail Whip. And so, at this point, if he's playing like... Okay, I just killed him. He's dead. But... okay, so what I just said kind of backfired because that was an epic fail, Pikachu. I expected more from you. But anyways, guys, that was the majority of the changes to version 7. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I know I kind of rambled on about random stuff a lot, but... Anyways, we can expect an update the first Friday of every month. I would like to make more of these videos, but frankly, there isn't enough content to make videos about in the interim, so we're probably just gonna have to go with once a month for these for as long as the project is active. Once again, I'm hugely supportive of this project. I think it's got so much potential. We've always needed a real Pokemon MMO, action-based MMO, and hopefully this is the one. So thank you for watching once again. Let us know what we can do to improve these videos in the comments below. Subscribe to TGN for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.